NYUUJ, or NUDGE, as we like to call it, is born out of the expectation that UUs around the state would appreciate the organizing power of a network that we can leverage, bringing our shared values into the public arena. We held a few meetings over the course of this last year to get a sense of what interests you and what you all think would be valuable. And we've been working hard at creating something out of nothing. We really started from the beginning, taking as much wisdom and experience as we could from all of the other networks, and then trying to create something that would make sense here in New York.
In our congregations, we have experienced advocates for justice working on environmental issues, UU the vote, racial justice, immigration, and more. And they bring enthusiasm and passion for justice to this work, along with experience working with other partners, such as the Poor People's Campaign. And I do want to acknowledge Interfaith Impact as another part of that strong foundation. We want to continue the tradition of UU advocacy in the state capitol by partnering in statewide campaigns on important issues, but we also want to support and amplify the justice work of UU congregations in communities across the state. We want training and leadership development, and we want guidance on specific actions that individuals and congregations can take. This is a big vision. So here's how the NYUUJ organizing team put it into words. Our vision: as UUs, we envision a beloved community that cultivates systems based in justice, equity, and compassion, where all New Yorkers thrive. Our mission: building justice and power in New York. Together, we connect Unitarian Universalists with one another and with partners who share our values, learn from those most engaged in the struggle for justice and follow their lead, and activate collective power to advocate for a just New York. This is why we're here today, to connect, learn, and activate. So the organizing team is working on the infrastructure for this work. We're developing communication tools, and we're developing an operational plan with a board of directors to steer NYUUJ, and an annual fall meeting where UUs across the state will participate in prioritizing our justice work. And this plan includes a half-time professional organizer to work with congregations and partners on justice campaigns and projects. We estimate that we'll need to raise at least $50,000 annually to fund this plan. We're applying for grants, but if NYUUJ is going to be a sustainable organization, we'll need ongoing financial support from UU congregations. So, as your congregation is putting together its budget for next year, if you are able, we ask that you include a donation to NYUUJ. We are asking congregations to consider a gift equivalent to 1/4% of your budget, however you measure it. That's $2.50 out of every $1,000. If that is not feasible, and it may not be this year, we ask you to consider a special collection for NYUUJ at one of your services. We'll follow up on this request with a letter to each congregation. And later this spring, we'll be reaching out to ask for individual donations to help kickstart New York UU Justice.